going to bring it out on the right, across the 5, the 10, the 15, looking for a seam. He's got it, and there he goes, across midfield 30. Samir Higgins making a house call, touchdown. And there are no flags on the field, and Duke is an extra point away from tying it.
I think the Clemson game was good for us because it showed us that, as a team, like, our goals and everything we want to accomplish this season are still there, and we can compete against top-tier talent, everything we want, and especially in the month of November where football starts getting more and more important and starts mattering, everything we want is right there. So, it's important not to dwell on Clemson too much because we still got some quality opponents left ahead.
You to Death Valley as Blue Devils are on the road, coming here for the first time since the 2018 season. They are 4-3 overall, 3-1, still very much in the thick of the ACC race. Perhaps a little bit of history today for Manny Diaz's bunch as they look for their first win in Death Valley since 1980, looking for a 5th consecutive ACC road win as well. No score, initial drive for the Blue Devils. Mensah to throw, has time again, this time to the end zone, got his man, it's Brown, and it is caught for the touchdown! Quayshawn Brown with his 2nd of the season, and what a start on the road. And here's the snap, gonna throw, rolling to the right, Barcade's wide open, 50, 45, a foot race, and he will stroll into the end zone for the touchdown.
How do you like that, David? Wide open, about as easy as it gets.
77 yards, and Cooper Barcade has his 5th touchdown of the season. From the shotgun, here's the snap. Mensah to throw, waits, fires down the middle, Anthony into the end zone for the touchdown. His 4th of the season. They're 3 for 3 on touchdown drives, and with 5 seconds to go in the opening quarter, it's 20-7, and Darian Mensah has his 3rd touchdown toss as well. Down 28-21. Here's the shotgun snap to Mensah. Good protection. Steps out of the pocket. Wants it all with Brown. He's got it! Touchdown! 43 yards! A lightning bolt before halftime. Klubnik to throw on first down here. Fires to the left. Wide receiver screen set up, and TJ Moore is loose. Down the middle, field 40, 35 and 30. A foot race inside the 20, and he'll take it to the house for a touchdown. 43 seconds to go, down by touchdown. Shepard, the tailback. Can you run the ball with 1 timeout? From the shotgun, here's the snap. They will run it. It's Shepard! Touchdown! He runs to the right, and they're an extra point away from tying it, or will they go for 2? What do you have in your back pocket trying to win one on the road? Here's Mensah, the snap, rolls to the right, fires, Higgins! He'll take it in, and Duke has the lead! 46-45 with 40 seconds to go. Samir Higgins having an afternoon in Death Valley, and it's over. Duke has won in Death Valley for the first time since 1980. 46-45 is the final score. They get it done on the road.
Before the Clemson game, we call it our plan to win meeting on Friday, the day before the game. And the first key to us winning was to understand that Clemson was going to play their best. There's a lot of pride in that program. They had a bye. Everything in their program, the narrative was that they were going to finish strong and go undefeated in November. And so we knew we were going to get their best shot, and it turned out to be true. The second point of that plan to win meeting is that their best shot wouldn't be enough, that our best would beat their best, and that we would have to believe that, trust ourselves, and that's exactly what happened. It's a big day for our program. We've been waiting for that, the idea that someone else can play well, and when Duke plays well, Duke wins the game, and that's going to be a great bit of knowledge for us going forward. We hit them on explosive plays, which is always a big predictor. We went on the road, we didn't turn the ball over, which is massive, right? That's sort of the foundation for success. But the game came down to possession plays. We were excellent in protection, running the ball, throwing the ball, catching the ball on 3rd down. We were excellent on 4th down when we had to be. Scored a lot of points in those situations. We scored again going into halftime, which we've done every game, I think, except for the first one this year. So in a game when everything mattered, we did a lot of things really, really well, and that's why we won.
Duke All Access is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long-distance love. For the far-sighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Fact. It's Ford Truck Month, and it's the best time to get a great deal on a new Ford truck. From the company that assembles more vehicles, employs more hourly workers, who help make Ford the best-selling truck brand in the Carolinas. It's Ford Truck Month. Get great deals on a huge selection, and that's a fact. For the latest offers on a new Ford truck, see your Carolina Ford dealer or visit buyfordnow.com today.
Let's go, bud. Hurry up. Come on. I'm a baseball dad. Just because I didn't go pro doesn't mean my kid won't. Give me that.
No pressure, kid. Just everyone watching.
Coach says it doesn't matter if you win or lose the game, but that's what losers say. You got to swivel those hips, right? And you got to swing. Or... And if you don't have the right insurance, you can be paying for this yourself. So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
Man, here's the deal. Duke football has become a gritty, hard-nosed, high-functioning team that now has a quarterback that's absolutely electric. So I'm excited to see it.
This feels like a gotta have it scenario, and the way you tackle a situation like this, David, with yourself backed up, you need a first down, use some positive yards, and start to just dig yourself out of this bad field position one play at a time.
Here's the snap. Four-man rush. Has time. Down the middle. Wide open. It's Hazley. Across the 40. Still on his feet. Hazley 45 and 40. And he's down to the Clemson 35-yard line. Big fella making a big play in a big moment.
Well, maybe the play of the game was the 3rd and long backed up on the 95-yard drive, right? And when I talk about, our best beats your best, we called, our basic base play. Maybe the first play we run every year in training camp. And for, Jeremiah Hazley to read the coverage, and for Mensa and him to be on the same page and to hit the open spot in the zone is exactly what we don't need to try to be fancy with our scheme. If we just trust our players and let them do what they can do in their sleep, it comes through in big-time moments. And that's exactly what happened in that moment. And then that got us going. And we were able to make the plays to finish the drive down in the red zone.
It's everything I ever dreamed of, just to be in that situation. Coach Diaz came up to me before that drive and said, "Where else would you rather be?" And I think he's absolutely right. I feel like playing at Oklahoma last year just helped me to build some familiarity with an environment like this, and it's just to embrace it and have as much fun as possible. So super proud of our guys, the way we played. We played to the last snap, and defense got stops when they needed to. My O-line played amazing, kept me clean all game. So I'm just extremely grateful and proud of our guys.
And now trying to grab the lead with 40 seconds to go. What do you have in your back pocket trying to win one on the road? Manny Diaz has a timeout. It's down to 5, down to 4. They look like they're ready, though. Here's Mensa, the snap. Rolls to the right, fires, Higgins! He'll take it in! And Duke has the lead! 46 to 45 with 40 seconds to go!
When the clock had run down, under a minute, we felt like the 2-point play was the best option. One, we felt really good about the call that we had, and we felt that it had a great chance for success. And second, the way that they were hot on offense, they were playing so well on offense and to have the home crowd, to go to overtime, and to play more innings, against them to say, just didn't seem like that made a lot of sense. We had one chance to win a game with a play we felt really, really good at. We knew the game wasn't over, but I did feel good about us being able to stop them in a late game situation. The key to that decision was that they had no timeouts. That's a really underrated aspect to our ability to be able to go for two, because their inability to stop the clock, even though they only needed a field goal to win.
It showed us a lot. It built some trust between us. It built some belief, but honestly, we knew we could do it going into there, and we just had to get the job done. And I feel like we needed that win to get us back on the page that we was planning on being on, and it's gonna be good from here.
When you have a standard, you get results like this. Now the trick is you've got to keep your standard, right? So we've had some tough setbacks this year, and what we said is you don't let negative, short-term feedback affect your standard, right? You keep working to the standard, right, and good things will happen. Now they have happened, right? And so now it's the adversity of success, because now the instinct is to lessen your standard, right? Because you do feel good about where things are, and that's human nature, right? Is to grow complacent. So it's up to us as a staff, it's up to our leaders to make sure that we withhold the standard and we continue to prepare with the same humility that we had to prepare with after losing to Georgia Tech or losing some of the games we lost early in the season.
Duke All Access is brought to you by Gatorade, created to hydrate better than water. Gatorade, the official sports drink of Duke Athletics.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Turn up the heat on the competition this season with CPI Security, proud partner of the Duke Blue Devils.
Hey, what's up, roomie? I got us some Jersey Mike subs.
Danny DeVito? Are you my freshman roommate?
And that doesn't matter. This is a Jersey Mike's commercial where the subs matter most. I mean, look how big that is. We'd eat that for lunch and for dinner. Hey, we eat that. Hey, who let the rents in? You want a Jersey Mike's?
Introduce us to your new roommate.
Mom, it's Danny DeVito.
That's mine. Don't touch it. Where the subs matter most. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
From the mountains to the coast and everywhere in between, Duke's researchers are working hard for North Carolina, so you can be there for the moments that matter the most. From our labs to the ones you love.
Duke Research saves lives.
Officially at the 49, a quick snap and a handoff for Shepard. Stretching to the right, through the hole. Shepard's loose. Goodbye. 20-15. House call. Touchdown. Nate Shepard with a burst and his first rushing score of the year. 49 yards, and it's 9-3.
Yeah, this freshman class, came in with a lot of fanfare, being the highest rated, class in school history, and whether the ones that are working in our developmental lift group and who we really think highly of, but we have had some guys who have stepped out on the field and made some things happen. And Nate Shepard, it's hard to even remember that he's a freshman anymore, just given his role on the team. And but even like Bryce Davis, who came through with a big PBU, almost made an unbelievable interception at Clemson this past weekend. We played a lot of the second half with two true freshmen at safety. It's hard to really come to terms with how difficult that is to be in that environment at that position and play two true freshmen. But Mekhi Jones and Andrew Pellicciata, both guys acquitted themselves really, really well in that setting. Bradley Gomper's going to be a guy who's going to play more and more. I'm excited to see Will Felder play in the month of November. So we love the class. And again, I think their role is only going to increase as time goes on.
We did have a lot of noise that came with our recruiting class, and like we gotta uphold that. And I feel like we got the right guys. I think everybody works hard. I think the things that we go through in this program really helps us get closer with each other. We're around each other a lot. I mean, when things get hard, I think that's when we really start to lean on each other. And I think this group is a really good group of guys, not just on the football field, but as people in general. And I think that's going to carry us a long way.
It's definitely been fun, been exciting, you know, to come in here early in January, early enrollee, and be able to prove myself to the team, to the coaching staff. You know, it's definitely been fun, and a lot more to go.
Handoff for Shepard, room on the right, 40-35, one man to beat. He's gone, 10-5 touchdown. Nate Shepard, a blur, and it's 44-21 with 5:50 to go.
I've been thinking about early enrollee since about my sophomore year, so, you know, I stacked a couple classes just, you know, that's what I wanted to do. Then I had the possibility of doing that, so definitely gave me a jump, you know, be able to learn the playbook, you know, obviously adjust to the speed with spring ball and stuff, and get to know my teammates and the coaching staff, you know, so I could get closer and they could build that trust with me.
Enrolling in January, it was a family decision with me and my family. I kind of knew I wanted to do that no matter what, like, I had to get through in my high school to get that done. But just a head start, I feel like, you know, you get in here early, you get to be in the locker room with the guys, some of the older guys, and then with your class, I think it was about 13 was that early enroll. So getting that connection with some of the mid-years and being in the locker room with the early guys, it just lets you build that connection and getting that head start in the weight room, being able to do spring ball. Like, you just get a head start with the playbook, with the connection with the guys, your coaches, and just that college feel before summer, because everything in the summer hits you pretty fast, so I wanted that head start.
The main benefits are getting acclimated to the program and the culture, and, you know, making friends with all the older guys. That has really helped me out, and them showing me kind of the way. You know, in spring, kind of more just workouts and kind of get acclimated to school as well. So that's been helpful, and yeah, the older guys have been very helpful in that transition into college football.
Here's the snap. They only do rush three. Pressure still comes flush. Pursued. Down he goes. Shopper back at the 10. Manny Diaz calls for time. Songapuatelli in an empty set now here on 2nd down and 7. Will throw. 4-man rush. Winding down. He's sacked all the way back at the 15. My goodness, he got dumped. Wesley Williams back there. Shopper as well.
My opportunity kind of just, you know, presented itself. You know, you kind of got to always stay ready. And like I said, like guys like Nick Morris and Luke Mergott, they've helped me out a lot in terms of, you know, knowing my position and knowing what to do when that moment comes.
Chopper is you know, again, the profile of what we want at a linebacker. You know, he can really run sideline to sideline, really good tackler, and again, intelligent, has great length, is going to get bigger and stronger and have an outstanding future here at Duke.
It's been a challenge. I mean, with my position coach, Coach Bauer, I mean, like, we've had plenty of talks all the way up from when I enrolled in January up to now. And then with Wes, VJ, and like Samad, some of the older guys in our room, like, they really helped me out. They've been a fundamental piece for me developing as a player. But it's been good, you know, just trying to feel like you're contributing to the team and just being allowed that your coaches trusting your abilities to be out there as a true freshman. But I mean, other than that, it's been really good.
Songapuatelli looking to throw, has time, launches to the left, dangerous pass, and Pellicciata picked it off. 15-20, up the right sideline, 30, 35, and 40. Still on his feet across midfield, and Pellicciata will take it down to the Cal 41-yard line.
Pellicciata just has great instincts. Safety is an instinct position. You just have to see the game and have a feel for where you're supposed to be. And he's got it, you know, and it was obvious the very first time we ever practiced with him. You know, just great ball skills. He's highly intelligent, you know, diligent, wants to be in the right spot, and that's why his role is going to continue to increase.
Let's come to the line quickly. Mensah handoff for Shepard, this time through the left side. Cuts right across midfield. Shepard's loose. Down the sideline, 30, and ripped out of bounds as he got to the 27-yard line.
I've been impressed by all the true freshmen who have been playing and stepping up into those roles. You know, Juice, Brad, Shopper, Makai, Bryce, you know, all of them, they've definitely showed that they can play also, you know, and that's big, you know, for the future and for now.
I mean, I love it, man. I mean, like I said, we're a close-knit group of guys, and I love to see all of our guys succeed. So, I mean,
when you see that and you see what it took for them to even get to that moment, I mean, it's special. Like, I mean, what we did in the summer, I mean, and obviously Elliott was here in the winter. Pelachada, he came in the summer, but still, like, all the hard work you put in, really just seeing it pay dividends in the games, like, it's like nothing else like it. And when you get on somebody's hat after they make a big play, I feel like that just screams brotherhood. That's what it's all about, so I love it.
It's bow time. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, the Carolina legend can make your tailgate a winner. We're talking crispy chicken, made from scratch buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your crew faster than you can say touchdown. Let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's bow time.
We understand your time is important, and so is how you measure it. You may want a beautiful timepiece that's able to perform under intense pressure. Or you may want a chronograph with unparalleled accuracy and a sophisticated style. At Reed's Jewelers, you'll find the perfect watch to measure your time. Time is the currency of your life. Measure it well.
Thought they were out of style, huh? Well, check their new game day fit. Oh, snap! DirecTV got hot.
That's right. DirecTV is flexing with all those pro and college games at your fingertips. This ain't your dad's cable, son. It's couture.
Thank you. I got this. Catching your favorite teams is easy. Whether it's on live TV or streaming, your games are front and center.
We're talking tailor fit. DirecTV ain't playing.
They're playing football.
Well, yeah, obviously they're playing football, but they knew what I was talking about.
You look ridiculous.
I think you look nice.
Yeah, you look nice, too.
It's bow time. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, the Carolina legend can make your tailgate a winner. We're talking crispy chicken, made from scratch buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your crew faster than you can say touchdown. Let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's bow time.
Hear live, out-of-market play-by-play this year with the Varsity Network app. In a truly unique listening experience, capture every moment and all of the drama. Powered by Learfield, the Varsity app delivers the soundtrack of your favorite teams. Access live and on-demand audio broadcasts, plus over 100 official school podcasts for free through the Varsity app. Download the Varsity Network app today.
Duke Football 360 with Dave Harding.
Well, this should be fun. The Blue Devils go to Clemson, get their first win in Death Valley since 1980. And Coach, I don't know how you select the top plays from this one because there were highlights all over the place.
A lot of great plays. We're going to focus on possession downs because those really were the pivotal plays in the game, starting with the 4th down and 4 on our opening drive of the game, right? And I want to just highlight execution. I want to talk about coaches and decisions to go for in 4th down. Players are the ones that make this happen. And if you watch right here first, watch the pocket around Mensa. Look at the tiger paw in the middle of the field, and there's not a guy around him, right? And that allows Barkate to come free on the dig in front of the safety. We kind of have a high-low right here on top of the Will linebacker. Contested catch, big-time play, keeps us rolling, right?
This sets the tone, too. I mean, this is first possession right out of the gate to show that you guys are going to be aggressive.
That's right. And again, we know that how good they are up front. And look at this clean pocket for Darian, and he makes a strike right there to Barkate. Later on the same drive, right, we're in the same situation now. We got a 4th down and 3. So same type deal, right? We got to get to a really good play, and it's going to be that same combination. This is their best corner down here at the bottom, right? And it's just, hey, can you cover me and can I get open? Great curl by Barkate. Shows hands and look at the accurate throw. Bang, where only Cooper can catch it. Those are the big-time plays, right? Keep drives alive.
I mean, that's physicality by the receiver, too. So much talk about physicality of the line of scrimmage, but to physically get around on that curl and work through contact to catch it was impressive.
We talk about our best versus your best. Look at Anderson Castle come across here on the blitz pickup. And again, to give Darian the chance right there to throw the strike. So those types of plays was what it's going to take. We have another one also in the first quarter. It's a 4th down. So same thing, we're not quite sure that what we're going to get here, so you just got to run your base stuff. Jeremiah Hazley right here. Sticks crossing route right there on the safety. Bang, look at the strike. Look at the accuracy on the ball. Is able to run out of the tackle, get some run after catch. And again, we're on that same part of the field now, right? These big plays get us in the red zone. Huge throw and catch on something that we just pride ourselves on doing every day. Our base install. And again, we're going to have this video. Got to give credit to the guys up front. Of just how we protect, because, probably as talented of a defensive line as we've played all year. And again, same thing, right? Darian's got a clean pocket. Look at the accuracy of that throw. Unbelievable.
It could not be more perfect.
It's amazing, right? And so that theme was going to continue as the time went on, right? We had to continue to find and make plays, in these third down situations. And here's a touchdown, 3rd down and 7, right? 2 guys run with Landon King in the boundary, which means it's 1-on-1 on Andrell Anthony. I've told you Andrell has run a touchdown post and not gotten the ball. Here it is. Touchdown post. This time it's open. Gets the ball. Big time 3rd down conversion for a 1st down, right? Got to give the big guys up front credit again, right? Same deal. They want to come on a blitz. It's all picked up. Castle again, right? Look at the guys up front. Clean pocket. Accurate throw. Hits him right in the hands. But it was going to have to happen again and again, right? Now, right before halftime, this is a really big play. Clemson's made a huge run on us. Scored 21 straight points. We got a 4th down and a long one, maybe 2. We got to hand the ball off. We've got 4 receivers here to the field to try to bring a bunch of guys. Castle, tough run, bang.
Yeah.
And that ends up, we score again on this drive. So the amount of points we scored on drives that we were able to convert 4th downs, and again, these are not coaching decisions. This is outstanding execution by our offensive line and Anderson Castle making the play right there, be able to run out of a tackle and get a 1st down. So now we get in the second half, we get into a late game type situation. In my mind, the play of the game. We got a 3rd down and long. We're backed up. Time is running low in the game. And this is actually the same play to Hazley. Now, first time he had a crossing route, right? But now with the middle of the field open, he doesn't cross, he takes it high. So the exact same play call out of 2 different presentations, but he and Darian on the same page. They didn't just guess it. Jerry didn't just guess and run the crossing route. He takes it high, another strike, able to break contact. This was really the play that just changed the momentum of the game. Clemson had seized it. The crowd was going crazy. It was a huge type deal. So, again, 2 of our top players, making big-time plays in a big-time moment right there. Same thing. Look at protection, great pocket, and you couldn't believe your eyes to see a guy that open in that situation, right? And all that, to get us still to a 4th and 1. And it's that same guy, Hazley, right? Great play design, right? We run a guy in motion, which creates some confusion, a lot of conversation. And if you look right now, we've got 3 tight ends in the route. All 3 are open. Jerry for the 1st down. We got Jake Till on a crossing route. Landon King on a corner route. But we take the easy completion for a 1st down. Keep the drive alive, man. All that to get to Waffle House, right?
Waffle House, always open, right?
Always open. That's why it's called it. Again, the pre-snap shift, right, creates a lot of confusion, a lot of conversation. They're trying to get the defensive line. We're in tackle over, trying to get the defensive line set. So there's all kinds of communication on defense, and it's just really hard. Guys start losing their eyes. Hagens, a play that I don't think anybody that loves Duke football will ever forget.
That's a fact. So many memorable plays. Their best against Clemson's best. The Blue Devils got it done in an awesome, awesome fashion. Thank you, Coach.